some people, when you working on art, you just need to be like by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to really see things through, you know. But some people like having a bunch of people in there and
Making it a
having the
party.
vibes, and you
I
know,
can't think like that. I'm gonna keep
yeah,
it like I can't, it's hard for me to focus like that.
yeah,
That's why I'm like that now. Like even with the studio at my crib, like I don't really like letting people in on my process or nothing like that unless we like real close.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I taught Sean how to engineer, and then like he'd be the only nigga to engineer for me. Other than that, I engineer myself. Or like I don't know if you've been there a couple times, but um, I got like really, really, really fuck with you to like let you in on my process. Just cause it's just so like, cause I'm a fuck up a lot of shit. Like the people don't understand that like when you're like writing something, like it's not going to be good when it comes out a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. Now they look at you like you ain't got it or something like that. And it's kind of weird. Just like, nah, I'm fleshing out ideas. This is how you. Well, I'm gonna get to the good part.
It's trial and error.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the good shit. Just
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Let me.
I understood the recording process from like you and like Banks. You know, like just it's you got to make a lot of records. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying, to find like those 10 you want to put on a tape. You know,
right.
like you got to find them vibes and you just got to record. And that's why I always, you know, like go back and be like, that's one of the most relatable processes for like just entrepreneur, this art in general. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like just constantly doing a bunch. Like the Lost Leader, like we talked about, it's an investment. Like yeah, you spending
Mm-hmm.
time in here, you spending money, but you finding those jewels through a lot of these vibes that you creating
Yeah.
through the art. So it's worth it because if you can create an album or a mixtape or a playlist from like 100 songs that you've
Mm-hmm.
made, it's worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna see that ROI back. You know, like people gonna fuck with it. Every song you think is gonna be the song might not be the song, but I got
Mm-hmm.
all these songs, so I'm able to pick
So
which one.
how are you guys able to, or how are you guys, you Floyd, how are you able to choose which ones? Just because Classic ain't a
Mm-hmm.
rapper,
No, I know.
at
I
least
was
Yeah,
not
just.
yet.
yeah.
You know
Nah,
what I
nah,
mean?
I
I
ain't
can
no
make you a
rapper.
rapper if you want.
No, I don't need
Yeah,
to be
I
no
mean you got
rapper.
the look.
I
I can make
respect
you
the
a rapper.
process. No, I respect. I'm just me. You know, like I ain't no rapper though. Like that ain't the music. The music, the
Mm-hmm.
industry. That ain't my lane. You know.
So how do you decide? This is it. This is the song that I'm gonna actually put out. Versus
Mm-hmm.
like picking songs. Like how do you decide?
Oh well, it's got to fit the vibe of the project, like what direction I'm trying to go towards. If for one, it's also got to be a good record, just in general. Like this has just got to be a good song, like regardless of, like getting too many opinions could kind of fuck up your vision, especially when you've been doing it for a minute and you got a track record of making good records. So like you got to trust yourself too. But like just picking the good records is like I like it. Maybe the one or two, three people that I'm close to, they like it. They think it's a good record. You know what I'm saying? And we roll like that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I go. Like I can tell, certain records I can tell are better than others though. It like from niggas' reactions to it, cause niggas is like you've always said, like I don't know why you send me songs because they're all good. Like you don't make bad records, but at the same time, it's like I'm looking for a certain reaction to see if it's like one of them ones. You know what I'm saying?
So with the project, are you trying to paint ultimately a big picture? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? With the project, so it just all fits together to paint this one big picture, or is it just like everything's kind of individual? Because you kind of said like you pick your songs based
Mm-hmm.
off the vibe. So
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
depends on the length of the project for me. Like if I'm just doing like a little quick EP, like 4, 5, 6 records, then like we can just put that together. I'm gonna make sure it's cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Like the intro, and it's gonna have like it's gonna fit a pocket, but like I'm not going for a specific. It's not a specific goal. Like I'm not trying to get a point across. But if I'm doing like more of a full length record, like Spring Training 2 was like 10, 11 records, and I'm like that specifically was kind of focused on like where I'm at in my songwriting and where I'm at mentally and in the things that I want to You know, like where I'm going. That's
sure.
why spring training is that series itself is like this is what we're on now. Because if you think about spring training in general in terms of baseball, it's like you're getting ready for the season. So I use those records as like this is the direction we're going. This is the new vibe. This is what we on. That's why like niggas was telling me that Spring Training 2 sounded like a R&B record. Like it sounded like an R&B album. And like I didn't necessarily do it like that on purpose in the beginning, but the more records I kept making, I was like, oh, this is kind of like vibey. Like this is kind of my lane. These are the beats I like. These is the.
So you have a nucleus song that kind of, you know, starts the project. Like
I would say a few. I don't even think about it. Like the first few records, I don't think about it. And then I listen to the records and be like, oh, I'm going this direction. So let's just finish the vision.
So I got a situation for you guys. Floyd, you are gaining traction in your career. Your name is gaining more attention. You're starting to become a bigger artist. You know what I mean? The podcast is going well. Everything's just on the up. You know what I mean? Putting out singles. You know, next thing you know, you getting contracts. You getting, you know, attention from labels, things of that sort. Obviously, you want to negotiate the best deal. But ultimately, you're on a pathway of major success. Next thing you know, you're hanging out with the top of the top women. You pick who you want.
Right.
As far as, you know, the wide and variety of women you could be able to be with.
Right.
You happen to connect with one of the hottest female rappers in the game. And
a hot girl, if you will.
Yeah, she a hot girl. She's a hot girl. she's a hot girl. She is the upper echelon in the game right now. So you with this chick, you the man. You know what I mean? You happen to get into a situation. Right, where we're not going to go into details of what happened because everybody knows, but the situation comes down to somebody's lying on you, right? And as it's playing out in court, it's coming out, oh, snap, there's a lot of lies being shown. My question to you, with the momentum that you had, obviously you went down into a pit because of this.
Correct.
Are you coming back for back pain soon?
Yeah. Absolutely. Like you fucked up 2 years of my life. 3 years of my life. Now it's like, somebody got to pay up. Like, just from a general perspective, if it was me in said situation and these things happened to me and it came out that they were actually lies, and I know who's behind you. So yeah, shorty, my stomach's going crazy right now. I haven't eaten in so long, bro.
Hey, that was
that shit was so loud.
I hear that shit like, damn.
No, I haven't
eaten a meal.
I haven't eaten in so long, but like, but yeah, so long. Yeah, I'm coming for mine.
Classic. What you doing?
Alright, I'll say this. I don't know anything about like being lied on, like who was shot or whatever the case may be.
I've been lied on.
It's clearly lies. It's lies being told, you know what I'm saying, as this is unfolding. So, you know, if I'm that person and I come out to be not guilty in court, like, I mean, I do got a defamation waiting. You probably already got it waiting.
Man.
You know, just in case, like, you had this 2 years, like, you messed up a lot of money, a lot of future opportunities. You know, like,
I lost a lot of money.
I lost a lot in general.
Because
even in terms of my perception.
Yeah,
in my stature and my stardom, like, you know, I lost in that. You know, you've gained and you've lost as well, but
I'm an independent artist fighting a major.
I just left a major
label artist.
Yeah.
And I'm now independent now.
Right after leaving a major, you know, like my whole plan was shot because of this.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, yeah, you know, because then she got a few placements on some shit.
She got awards.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Yeah, she got a lot. She got a lot from just I'm not gonna say it
The
came
publicity.
from that, but you know, like those opportunities still came from her, and I'm sure she's still
reaping the benefits
of that.
But to the same degree, I'm pretty sure that she also is reaping the cons of those actions as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know why she would do that interview and lie and say that. I knew then it was a lie. Bro, none of this happens without somebody having sex.
There's a post.
There's
a post trial rollout already set, bro. That says it all.
Yeah.
That says it all. Like they're already planning for the cleanup.
They said the bodyguard went missing.
That nigga is in Cuba.
Missing. I'm like, yo, what is going on? This shit like Empire.
That nigga's in Costa Rica.
If the prosecutor wanted the driver, they'll have the driver. That's what I think.
That nigga's in Costa Rica.
This is Meg's bodyguard.
No, this is Tory's. So the driver is actually Tory's driver.
I'm saying, I'm not talking about the dude in the car. It's another dude that was supposed to testify Friday that was Meg's bodyguard. Oh, really? That was going to testify that Tory shot her. And they say this nigga went missing. He disappeared and they can't find him.
Damn.
So, you know, like, that's why I say in terms of who shot what and who got shot, I don't know anything about that. You know, but whatever comes out in court, that's all you can go off of. And if I'm him, of course I'm doing that.
So, but here's the thing about suing, right? Because I want to get a dollar amount. See, once your name is stained, it's stained. You know what I mean? Even though innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, still, I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? He's still
court of public opinion has already.
He's still guilty of public perception.
Yeah,
exactly. So think about all the companies he could have formed, you know, partnerships with to gain more money.
That he would have got for sure.
He would have got for sure.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah. I feel like the industry knows already though.
So
and they've known for a minute.
Yeah.
Because if you pay attention to how niggas is brands. Niggas is walking brands, bro. Yeah. If you're too hot, I'm not coming over there.
Yeah. Exactly.
But then
they're reminding themselves with them and still give them features.
Yeah, but then like, it was quiet for a minute, and then niggas started slowly coming back around. Like, okay, I can be seen with this nigga again. Yeah. So now I feel like the industry knew for a while.
They definitely pushed them off.
Yeah, because we don't know.
We gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you got going on. But as time went around, then things started to change. Like you said, the public appearances started to happen. Yep. You know, like bringing them out to like Rolling Loud sets.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, with Meg there.
The nigga was standing next to Drake.
Who did that? The Baby?
I think the Baby did that.
Okay. The Baby's a little
different. But like,
because he'd just do that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? He done did so much shit. It's like, you the type
you can't say he's industry.
Yeah, like, he don't really care about what he got to lose based off his actions of, you know what I'm saying, what he's done. So, like, I understand that. But, like you said, the public appearances, the
it's other artists, though. It's other artists that have been, like, I mean, the nigga's been around Drake. Drake's the biggest brand in music.
Yeah.
So taking that all into account, that you won't be able to get your clean sheet back. It's done and over with. How much should he be suing for? Because, I mean, Tory Lanez has the talent, not saying that he could, but as far as he could have performed up to Drake's level. As far as if we're just looking at comps, somewhat one we can compare to. As far as how big he could have been just because of the lane of music he had. But once that stain came, it was over with. So how big should this number be on this defamation?
Whatever the most is. Whatever the most I can get from this shit. I don't really know what you can really... It's kind of hard for me to...
Put a number to?
Yeah, because it's like, you know, it's really no guarantees... Because you can't say, like, I definitely would have... And it's different if you got deals on the table already. Now, if he had deals already in place...
Of course.
And he's missing out on that money, then I need that.
1,000% did.
All the tours?
1,000%. Nigga, that quarantine radio deal was crazy.
Yeah, I need that back. You know, like... That's... But I don't know those numbers, so it's just...
So he'll have to go based off all the deals that he had on the table or possibly.
As well as
tours. Like you said, tours.
Yeah, losing out on tour money, if there was tour money lost. As well as, I mean, it's been 2 years. I'm independent. lawyer fees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need all types of shit from you, my nigga. Like,
I know he came out millions for lawyer fees.
dog.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you know, somebody was probably backing Tory though,
Yeah, for sure.
as well. But that's neither here nor there.
For sure.
Oh, you said somebody was backing him, like, helping him out with
Financially, yeah. Yo, it's your boy G Floyd, man, coming to you live and direct. Live and direct. You ain't heard that since Big Tigger's The Basement. Coming to you live and direct from the Weekly Basis podcast. Every week, dropping, tap in, follow me on everything, IG and Twitter. It's G Floyd. That's ITSGEEFLOYD. Like, Detroit, the Pistons are my number one team in the NBA, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm definitely on some. I'm
fucking with the Grizzlies.
I'm fucking with Dallas.
Dallas
and Portland.
For
Portland?
to get to the finals?
No. I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of these
It's
things.
the squad. It's the
You
squad
see?
he rocking with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like watching them play the most, especially Portland. Portland's disrespectful with how they the way they playing right now. Disrespectful.
Portland playing some solid ball, bro.
Portland's like top 5 right now in the West.
I can see that.
Billups got them together.
They just picked up Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant been balling.
Yeah.
Shaden Sharp's having good nights. Shaden Sharp be dunking on niggas like really like it's personal. So does Watson.
Jeremy Grant was on the Pistons.
And Dame's still out there. And Anthony Simons is like they're like building this nigga up to be the
You
new
want to know the
Steph.
thing about that? That shit right there, like they fuck around, be good this year and trash next year.
Yeah.
They've been rebuilding the last couple.
It's kind of, they've been
what's Jeremy Grant's ceiling?
He was supposed to be the man for the Pistons when he was here.
But that's why he was expendable, because it's like, what's the ceiling?
Yeah.
You know, like you may get 2 solid years out of him, but it's like they just, you know, like
I didn't watch him too much with the Pistons.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to watch Bally Sports. I'm having issues. Bally Sports is making it really tough for niggas.
Who?
Bally Sports.
Oh, yeah.
It's making it really tough for niggas to watch.
The Pistons been balling though, man. They just got a lot of young players. Killian Hayes coming up.
Yeah.
Ivy get it together. Jalen Duren.
I feel like they play good games, but we just lose.
We got to get rid of Dwayne Casey.
Think so?
Bro, I've been saying that. Why we got this old ass nigga coaching these young niggas? That's the disconnect I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a disconnect. You feel me? Like, Dwayne,
I don't know, man.
Dwayne Casey, he couldn't even do nothing with DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. They won the championship the year after he left.
I mean,
that's a good point.
You make points, bro.
I'm not saying he's a bad coach. You just putting him in front of a bunch of 19 to 22-year-old kids. It's a disconnect there.
But that could work too, though. There's other instances.
Working,
I know, but I'm saying you can't use that necessarily as your defense just because it's worked other places.
Yeah, it's not working here. He gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause these niggas are ballers, but I feel like they need somebody with a certain system.
Would y'all take Ime Udoka?
I would.
Fuck it.
I don't see why not. All he did was get some pussy. You act like the nigga was like in there like doing some insider trading or something.
That nigga fucked the owner or something.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Somebody with some power.
Respect.
For real, you know, like.
You need to go talk to your wife, my nigga. Do not talk to me. That's what I'll be saying.
That is wild though. The head coach is fucking
Yo.
But it's like back in the day, wasn't Phil Jackson fucking with
Jeannie Buss was single.
Daughter?
Yeah.
She was single though?
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's still a work relationship.
Yeah, but that's Jeannie Buss.
I guess this is you know what I'm saying? She is.
Was Phil Jackson married?
Who?
Was Phil Jackson married?
Probably.
So.
Yeah, that's
it's different because Jeannie Buss was actually an executive with the team. This lady that Ime was fucking
was the wife.
Was just the wife. She ain't hold no position of power for real. Damn. That we know of.
See,
that's intense.
He's a, you know,
But I mean, he's a solid coach. He got Boston all the way together.
Yeah, he got a track record,
You
and
know what
that's
I mean?
and that's more so what I mean. It's different. Like these coaches that's coming up, you got Steven Silas with the Rockets. You know, like they play. You know what I'm saying? Like they, you know, like they play a certain way.
They don't win, but they be playing.
Yeah, they play a certain way. Like it's just certain systems that need to be implemented. I don't think Dwayne Casey's system is more so like fit for what the NBA is changing into.
You know, who be hooping for real, and I know this is kind of off topic, but Josh Giddey can hoop.
Oh, from the Thunder?
Yeah,
He a baller.
Josh, like he just be out there hooping though, cause like I mean,
That's what you could do
The
on the Thunder.
yeah,
You
the
could-
Thunder
you could
ain't
just hoop.
Yeah, I'm just going out there to hoop.
Gilchrist out there, Shea
Yeah.
out there balling.
He had 35.
They
the
lost
other
Chet and
Yeah.
was just like, all right, we just gonna hoop.
His shot's so unorthodox.
night. It is.
It's not like
Yeah.
unorthodox, but
I know
it's
what
like
you mean.
it just looked funny. You feel me? But that shit be going in. Like
Let's get some early season predictions, man. Who do y'all got coming out of the Western Conference for the NBA for the finals? Early season.
yeah, I think the Grizzlies gonna get there.
You think the Grizzlies?
I think the Grizzlies gonna get there, man.
Okay, why?
They had their test last year against the Warriors. Ja got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that changed the series. So I think this year, you know, like they have that system that can get there, and they got the superstar. He was balling in that series against the Warriors last year before he got hurt.
Okay.
You know, you got Bane, you got Dylan Brooks, you got what's his name?
Jaren Jackson.
Jackson,
Okay.
Steven Adams. You know, you got pieces and you got the system on the offensive and the defensive end to get over the top. You know, and I feel like they got the superstar.
In Ja?
You know, that can do it.
Who you got? Who you got, Floyd?
Coming out the West,
Coming out the West.
this gonna sound crazy.
Oh, shit.
I think the Warriors gonna do it again.
Mm.
And you want? I know it's crazy because they're like, they're like 9-19, some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? but like, I just feel like they're gonna get it together, bro. Like they didn't lose nothing.
You right.
They didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows how to
situation-
play a season, it's them.
That situation though. That shit.
It fucked up the chemistry for sure.
Yeah.
You play sports, you know, like certain shit like that definitely make things a little
Yeah.
Worse.
different. Like that video coming out made shit different. I'm pretty sure that changed the whole introduction on their season.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
How they came into that year, like just like
That's why I'm saying it don't
Curry's
even.
still been going
it's-
off, though.
That's why I'm trying not
But
even.
he can't do it by himself. He
So,
can't
true.
keep continuing to do it by himself. Like Jordan Poole's supposed to be able to take it to another level.
Yeah, this
You know?
really supposed to be his year.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he balling.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying, that's
but
why-
you got that stain. Like
Yeah.
you was talking about, like
It's a mental
it's,
thing.
yeah, it's on video. Like you look,
Yeah.
my man, he light skinned, man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand that,
You
bro,
know,
but like,
you feel me? That shit got out, dog.
it's
Changed his whole
it's,
day.
it's so early.
You right. You
True.
right.
It's
he still
mad
got time.
early.
He still got time.
Niggas got mad time. Kaminga's back. You know what I'm saying?
What you got? What about the trust?
They got so many killers on that
What about the
team.
trust though?
It's gonna come.
You just knocked me out.
It's gonna come. And you gonna be in Sacramento next year, nigga. So I ain't even tripping about you, bro. I just got paid. You gonna be in Sacramento. I got snuffed. Happens to everybody. Every nigga's been snuffed if you was outside.
But playing sports though,
I understand, bro.
it's different,
I understand.
man. It's different when
Especially
you gotta see this nigga every day.
especially when social media is gonna make it worse. Right?
Yeah.
Niggas done got
That's what changed it,
Steve Kerr's been punched in the face. He's the head coach.
right? And we didn't see it.
Yeah, I think-
so. It was just like okay.
You
Every
might as well
game-
have. I can picture it.
every game, they hear hecklers
Mm-hmm.
in the stands talking about the situation. So you thinking about it every day. You're not talking about it every day, but the situation alone comes
gonna-
up every day.
it's gonna
in the
wear
season.
off.
It's gonna follow you.
It just follows.
Not for, bro. It's gonna wear
Damn.
off. Do y'all know how social media operates?
it ain't even about social media. You got to see them every day. It's about you.
I know that, but it's going to progressively get better. That's what I'm saying.
The only way I think that happens is if they act. I don't know if they had this happen already, but if they actually just really have a conversation, or they get in the ring and box.
They said they talk.
You know
Draymond
what I mean?
said they talk.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like, y'all gotta damn near joke about the shit yourselves. I feel like for us as black people, we use humor to get over the pain that we go through. So you damn near gotta joke about the shit in the locker room. I feel like
This how I feel about Jordan Poole. I feel like Jordan Poole has the personality to look past it,
yeah.
but not the maturity in terms of like how it made him feel.
Mhm.
Just being around this dude. I'm not like that, so of course I'm not gonna
I
respond.
feel like he been balling a little bit though. He been out there still hooping.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like they just pay this nigga a bag though.
Yeah,
He's supposed
that's
to
what I'm
He's
saying.
supposed to replace Clay. You know what I'm saying in terms of the numbers.
It's going to progressively get better. Is
I
what I'm
believe. I
saying.
mean, they got they the Warriors. You can't count them out. I ain't
That's
gonna count
what
them
I'm
out.
saying.
But it's like them Grizzlies, man.
For sure.
Them niggas
Bro,
playing young
but it's
boys.
just-
So let me
Niggas
give y'all.
playing young boy before the
The
game.
only reason I don't like the Grizzlies is because they ain't got no experience for real, and Ja's the only one mentally
mean?
that's like, yo, we gonna go out here and
they
win
got
this
better
game.
every year.
They do get better every year, my nigga, but like it's
Yo,
different
It's
though.
the Warriors. I get it, but it's like the Grizzlies have got better every year.
I know they have. I just don't think they're NBA champions yet.
Let me give y'all a situation. Right. So of course Memphis right now is number 1 in the West. The Warriors are number 11. So if they got into the playoffs, that could potentially be a first round matchup. The Warriors in Memphis.
Where the Pelicans at?
The Pelicans is number 2.
Okay. Where's
Pelicans number 2. Denver's number 3.
Yeah, give me.
Phoenix is 4. Sacramento is 5. Portland is 6. Clippers is 7. Utah is 8. Dallas is 9. And Minnesota is 10.
Y'all see Utah out here?
Yeah.
Utah get buckets.
Utah went through a cleanse. Like them niggas was like,
They got rid of Donovan and Rudy
yeah.
and Bojan.
Yeah, they started fresh. So.
Yeah, they got a whole new roster.
That nigga, cause that nigga Jordan Clarkson out there squaring up and putting buckets,
Yeah.
putting up some numbers.
That nigga is out there squaring up.
He out here squaring up and shooting.
Hey, man.
So, you saying Golden State, you saying Memphis. First round, they go against each other.
Mm,
You still sticking with Golden State?
yeah.
You still sticking with Memphis?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how this age, because me
They're not gonna play each other in the first round though.
me personally, yeah, I'm a Steph Curry fan, so I'm always Golden State. But right now, I gotta say the Pelicans, bro.
I like the Pelicans a lot.
Pelicans is
I like the
solid,
Pelicans
bro.
a lot.
They're nice.
They looking really good, man.
And
So,
Zion's hey,
Hey, shout out
nigga
Willie
staying
Green.
healthy.
yeah,
He's from the Midden, you know.
fact.
And Willie Green with the UAD.
And now Eastern Conference. Who we got coming out the East?
The Magic. I'm fucking with you.
Hey, they got some pieces.
I'm
but
fucking
they
with you.
ain't ready yet.
No, the Wagners.
I still got the Celtics.
You got Celtics coming out.
I still got the Celtics.
Okay,
Interesting.
that's a good pick. They're number
Oh, you
1
think
in
Malcolm
the East right now.
Brogdon was the one that got him over the hump?
No, I just think JT just in a different bag.
Yeah,
He in a whole nother bag this year.
Hmm.
He got there. For certain niggas like Jason Tatum,
Mhm.
they just need to get there and experience.
Just to, yeah.
You
I know what
like,
you're saying.
Feel it, you know. So like this year, he came out like I feel like he know what he need to do. Him and Jaylen Brown, I feel like they
Mhm.
both understand what they need to do
facts.
to make this happen again.
Okay.
Who I got
Who
coming
you
out?
got coming out the East?
The East. I just have a feeling it's gonna be the Bucks again.
Bucks.
Yeah. I just
Okay.
have a feeling it's gonna be the Bucks again. It's tough because KD's my favorite player, but I just know he can't do it alone.
Kyrie hit a buzzer beater the other night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, hey,
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
I mean, I feel like things like that. I feel like galvanizes teams, brings teams together.
He got to be out
you do
there
that.
to play the game, to hit a buzzer beater.
Hey, bro. Hey, he was out there. You don't think he's gonna be out there a lot of
His
the
track
times?
record has shown that he doesn't play that many games.
So you don't have
So,
any trust
like,
that he's actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I ain't got nothing. I don't personally have anything against Kyrie, but Kyrie's not my savior. Like, I understand who this nigga is. You know what I'm saying, in terms of what he brings to a basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't Cavaliers with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. So, and I know KD can't do it alone. Plus, I know KD just likes hooping. KD's one of them niggas like, bro, I just want to get out there and hoop and be competitive. He got his rings. He got his MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he did try and push the envelope, like, he damn near killed himself doing it for Brooklyn out there.
Should he ever have left Golden State?
Yeah.
Mm,
He needed to.
yeah.
Okay.
It was cool for what it was. You know, you got your championships, finals MVPs, but that's not a situation you stay in forever.
Yeah.
Cause it's already a stand on the legacy for you doing that. So you stand there, you know, it's just like, and it's not fair for the NBA. That wasn't fair.
Yeah, that's true.
That's, you know, like, we gotta balance this out. Like,
Them niggas was only losing 9 games.
it was kind of like
it's like, dog, y'all gotta do. Y'all can't keep doing this. It's like when a teacher sees all the cool niggas hanging out together and they, break it up. Go do something else. Y'all can't be together like that. Nah,
that's too much, man. Like, you gotta go to another team and let's balance this shit out and let's really compete.
I feel it. I think one of the things that looking at this East, you got Boston number 1, Milwaukee number 2, Cleveland number 3, Brooklyn number 4, Philly number 5, New York number 6, Miami number 7, Indiana 8, Atlanta 9, Toronto 10. We were just talking about Atlanta. Atlanta seemed to fall off that cliff. It seems like teams that get to the conference championship and lose that following year is usually pretty trash. Besides for Memphis. Like, Memphis just been growing. Yeah. Outside of them.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, maybe it was the COVID, cause that was the COVID year that Atlanta went to the Eastern Conference Championship. Mm-hmm. They had the bubble, and then they started playing, like, a few months after. So,
yeah.
You know, like, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but it is crazy how they just fell off.
I like the bubble, though. I'm not saying I prefer it over, you know.
Hey, the bubble was,
I like the bubble, though. Like, niggas,
got some games.
Niggas was hating on the bubble, but I like the bubble. Because niggas was really just in there, like,
they was
hooping.
Hooping.
Niggas was really just hooping. Like, it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, niggas just in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really low-key got put on to some players. Like, damn, I didn't even know dog was nice for so-and-so. Because only a certain amount of teams went.
T.J. Warren had, like, a 50-point game.
Yeah,
bro.
See?
Yeah, that was...
Because niggas is in there hooping. We just hooping, bro. Anything can happen.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Damn, I wonder if how much bullshit people deal with as far as within the NBA that distracts them from the game from being able to perform like that. Because when you just hooping, niggas was out there balling during that bubble.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of outside shit that...
Oh, yeah. I mean, they damn near celebrities. You know, they just come with a certain fame and, like, we know the problems we go through just
trying to do this,
You feel me? So, at that level, and you got to compete, you got to be a teammate, you got to be able to be coachable.
Yeah.
You got to work on your body. Eat the right foods, work out, work on your game. Like,
I don't know how Reggie Jackson is still on an NBA team after that bubble. Luka Doncic should have been brought up on charges. Like, the way he cooked that nigga.
But
Luka cooks everybody.
I love Luka, dog. Like, bro, Luka's well overdue for an MVP, in my opinion.
Man, do y'all think he'll ever get a ring, though, in Dallas?
They gotta add other pieces. Like, they gotta add like one more piece, and they gotta like start. Niggas gotta start playing, cause like I feel like once Luka, like niggas used to hate on Luka, just like niggas saying like pretty much the ball stops with Luka, and like you know what I'm saying. But nobody else was really giving a fuck. Seemed like either. You know what I'm saying? Tim Hardaway didn't really like do what Tim Hardaway was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Reggie
True.
Bullock is finally playing some ball. Like,
Could have
If
got there last year.
I honestly think
Dallas.
this,
They went to the conference finals.
if Luka had a Klay Thompson like player on his team,
yeah,
they'll win a championship.
yeah.
Yeah.
If he had an, yeah,
Someone who could
He
play
just need one more
defense.
person.
that's why I said
And
he
shoot
just need
threes.
one more
He need one
person.
more person.
3 and D. He need a 3 and D
He
guy.
need 3 and D.
That's me and Sale favorite. He's a 3 and D guy. I'm like,
Yeah,
nigga,
man.
that
You
nigga
know,
trash.
you know who I think he'll fit well with? It's probably a never happen, but it's good to imagine. Anthony Edwards.
Man, that would be nasty. That would be
Explain though.
nasty.
I want to hear your explanation.
Of course, Luka is Luka. Luka is making. I'm not gonna say average players, but you know, like not superstars, not stars, good role pieces. He's making them look good.
Making them look great because they
Yeah.
still get to the playoffs every year.
When you add an Anthony Edwards, somebody else who can handle the ball, you know, like maybe working Luka off of the ball.
Yeah.
You know, have Luka facilitating. Because I think that's the hardest thing with Dallas. Luka has to facilitate.
Mhm.
He has to facilitate.
He's gotta do
gotta
so
score.
much.
He got to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're able to take that off of him and let him have that balance of being able to facilitate and being able to work off the ball, you got an Anthony Edwards on the wing. Somebody who can space, who can shoot the three.
Shoot the three.
Drive to the bucket.
Dunk on them up.
You know, like it's a lot of different things with that. I feel like that could work together because of their skill sets.
For sure.
You know, like
So
and
he
you
needs-
can work Anthony Edwards off the ball when you got Luka.
We back. This is our art segment, man. Defining art. Seeing what we see. You know what I mean? We got this piece by
Big artsy.
Mysterio.mania. What you guys see here, man? I can go first. Or
It looked when I first looked at it, it looked romantic because you know, of course, it's a man and a woman. Like
The end of the
looking at
world.
destruction.
It's romantic.
Yeah.
That's romantic to this.
It's
That's romance.
It's romance in that. You know, like.
It's romance
What
looking
this
at ugly
nigga
shit
sees is
together.
romance. It's funny. That's not all right.
No, I'm not saying like the image, like the entire image is romantic. Them standing next to each other looking like that, like reminds you of romance. Like you watching like movies or some shit.
Mhm.
And it'd be like the end of the movie, like two motherfuckers just standing there together, you know, like connecting.
Yeah.
And it's like they're watching destruction together. So I look at it, maybe it's a couple.
Right. Just enter the world as a couple.
Yeah. And we, you know, like we still here and we watching this together.
Yeah, we still here for now.
See, what I see is that I see like, what am I gonna really do? Like, what are we really gonna do? Like, the world is dying. Like, what are we really gonna do? You really not gonna change the trajectory. You know what I mean? It's going the way it's going, no matter what. So what are you really gonna?
What do you think that the man is thinking? Because I know me, I be thinking about some.
Don't be worried about
thinking
this shit,
some
bro.
Dumb shit.
I feel like the man, like the way his stance is like, baby, we not even about to worry about this shit. We here.
See, you said babe. Romance.
This nigga.
Like, we ain't even about to worry about it. Like, it's here.
Together.
It's ugly. And this is the reality. But like,
It's acceptance.
yeah.
Together.
In my
Together.
mind, I'll be like, well, that's the end of the playoffs.
See, he ain't romantic.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, man. I think
Absolutely not.
yeah, man.
Absolutely not.
So if this was you, right, standing next to the woman, what are you saying right now?
We got enough time for a quickie. So I'll tell you like, yo, you know what I mean? Might as well go out on top. Ba-doom-doom-ch.
On top.
My bad. I meant to hit him with the.
Oh, we out here like, what's that scene on Soul Plane? That was fucking on the airplane.
They was fucking all over that airplane.
They was saying this nigga walk out. She had him tied up. She woke up. They was on the wing of the airplane. I was like outside the airplane.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Is Soul playing a movie just full of just like what you do when you give niggas opportunity? Like
Soul Plane is a classic, but it ain't even because the movie's good.
no, exactly.
Yeah, it's some funny. It's just some
Like
shit
it's some
going on.
funny shit.
It's
in that
funny for
movie.
2 reasons. It's a classic for 2 reasons. For one, it's just culturally just a classic. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's revered in the culture. For 2, look at Kevin Hart now.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
He just outworked.
Kevin Hart's one of my favorite people. I think I've been trying to say that.
Sure.
That was a good segue. Kevin Hart's legit one of my favorite people, bro.
For sure.
Like, this nigga's journey, the shit he do on the day to day, like nah, this nigga really, he man.
Now he really got like 8 to 10 jobs.
Yeah, you
Like,
got to.
Bro, that's what I admire. I admire like how much he works.
His work ethic is crazy.
It's ridiculous, bro.
And the quality of the shit that he puts out, like regardless of if you like it or not, or if it's your personal preference, it's just like that's still quality. That's still quality work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like he dedicates his life to working. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
To being able to provide content. It's like shit, we got the same opportunity every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. He just does it at a higher level. But shit, he had to start somewhere. Soul Plane.
Exactly. He started before that.
He started before
You gotta
that,
find
of
out
course.
Dame put him in the movie first.
Yeah,
I'll
Dame
say
put him in the
Dame,
movie.
and then he got a sitcom at was that ABC?
Yeah, that shit
That got canceled. And then he got the movie. Like his journey is just crazy. Like if you just hear how this
Yeah.
nigga talks about, like you know, his journey throughout the business, like with stand up comedy and all that shit, bro. Like
Even the little small party he had a 40-year-old virgin.
yeah,
Yeah.
That
classic,
small little scene, classic
classic
Yeah.
scene.
classic scene. Like
You somebody's nigga wearing that nigga tie. Like yo, it's so crazy because you are somebody's nigga wearing that nigga tie.
he was clowning.
He was
that
killing, dog.
He was clowning in that scene.
Bruh.
That nigga was saying you throwing a lot of words at
I
me.
mean,
Hey, bro.
I don't know what they mean, so I'm gonna take them as disrespect.
Hey.
Watch your mouth.
Hey, bro. Hey, he was hitting home runs.
Yo,
Hey,
When it came down to actually,
shout out 40-year-old virgin.
man.
yeah, that movie funny.
Romany
bro.
Malco needs a little, like, niggas gotta put respect on dog name too, because he be killing shit for real too.
Sure.
That was my first time seeing that nigga, I think, in like a flick.
Yeah.
It's 40-year-old virgin. He killed that scene, dog.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
nigga had a lot of quotables in that bitch. A lot of quotables.
Yeah.
A lot of quotables, dog.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, real talk, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
Dog, the story he was telling when he was crying, where he said, I forgot I had the condom on and I just hopped in the shower. Like, nigga, what? That's crazy.
Man, listen.
Damn, I ain't put a
the
condom
shower
on in
with
so
it.
long.
I forgot I
forgot
forgot I had the condom on. What? Man,
Bro, I ain't.
Bro.
What's,
I'm
niggas
scared
still
of women.
using condoms now?
Hell yeah.
Hopefully. Sheesh.
Bro, I'm scared of women that be like, take the condom off. I'll be like, I'm about to I'm about to leave. What you mean take the condom off?
I mean,
Absolutely not. I might put 2 on now.
Oh
I
my
might put
god.
two on now in front of you.
Yeah. Cause what the fuck was that?
That's
What?
crazy.
I don't even know your middle name.
Oh man.
That's wild.
You don't even know what I was doing earlier. You have no clue what my day was like, and you want me to take a condom off. That's crazy.
Hey, how y'all carry y'all carry a condom in the wallet like in high school?
Shit.
Y'all
no,
had a condom
I
in
didn't
the
do
wallet?
that in the wallet.
Never, bro.
I had a
Everybody
box.
had a condom in the wallet.
Nah,
'Cause you
that was the
sit
condom
down
you never
all day with
used.
your wallet, and then you take your wallet out. You just see the
Had a
condom
little
in
ring.
front.
That's what, you know what's crazy? You're right, but that was for niggas that was just trying to show off.
High school.
That was niggas that was just trying to show off. I had, me and Sale used to keep like a Tupperware box of condoms. Because we was both still staying at the crib, just wild. It was like, So it was like, yo, we just gonna get like a fucking tub of condoms because we both out here going crazy.
I remember being a kid. I thought condoms were balloons.
Yeah, you a wild nigga.
Yeah.
No.
I ain't know. I was like 5.
I always looked at condoms like,
He was blowing
you gonna
in the
save my
condom.
life. This nigga was making water balloons.
I didn't know what that was.
You was hitting
You didn't know what
niggas
a condom was at 5.
at 5? No,
Nah,
I also
I did.
didn't.
Yeah,
I never
looked,
seen
Looked
it.
like when you look, it looked like a balloon. Like, you know what I'm saying? You a kid. It looked like a balloon to me.
Nah, they gave him out at church.
At where?
They give condoms out of church. What church
At
they
the-
get condoms at?
Oh, it was a church on the south side. I can't think of it right offhand.
Jeez.
It was on the last street, on the south side, right next to the highway. Can't think of the church name, but yeah, they was giving condoms out at church. So everybody go to Granny house.
Yo,
She stayed on the
that at
south
my
side.
church. Golly.
Everybody go to Granny house. So me, all my cousins, we'll go to church. Granny will make us go to church Sunday morning, and then we'll go downstairs underneath. You know where everybody had the food and stuff at.
The basement, nigga?
Yeah, in the basement. You know what I was trying to say. So,
Yo, you go underneath. You go underneath the building. Like, what? The
you know what I'm trying to
basement.
say. But anyway, yeah. But they'll have it like right there. Like they'll just have the condoms out.
Like in a fishbowl?
Like, yeah, condoms out in the fishbowl right next to the communion.
Because they know you little
What?
niggas was wilding.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
So like we already knew.
Because, I
Like,
mean, they
what-
giving you wine. And naturally, you're going to want to do some fun. You said communion.
Tough.
Wine,
I don't know if that was
communion
the
just
proper way to
wine.
handle things
It
in the
depends.
church
Depends
back
on where
then.
you're at.
But
some churches do actual
I
wine.
mean, I'm confused on the condom part because ain't you supposed to wait till you married to have sex?
yeah, I mean, yeah. But I think back then it was such a epidemic of diseases going around.
Do you know how many adulterers
That
are in the
they would-
church?
You know, I mean, essentially, like the worst people are supposed to be in church, like the sinners, right? That's who it's for. So, yeah. So I think their mindset of it is that to stop disease and pregnancy, at least. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody about to stop nobody from fucking. I don't care what you say. Like, you know what I mean? You have the law there, but at the end of the day, everyone has their individual choice to slide into something or not. Like, you know what I mean? So I think because they already knew that all right, let's at least promote prevention. Not saying that it was right,
Be
but
safe.
you
At
know,
least be
I think
safe.
that was the mindset.
Yeah.
But we knew because we used to take them back to the. We used to take them back to Granny house, bro, and niggas used to try them on.
Niggas was trying
Oh
condoms
man,
on.
we was trying on condoms at 5, 6, 7 years old, bro. Shit was funny as shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Bruh.
Yeah. So you already because you got to think back then. So my aunties and my dad would drop us all off at my grandma's house. You know what came on at 12 o'clock on the Saturday night? Real sex.
Oh, this nigga trying to go deep into that. Listen, you want to talk about real sex, nigga.
Real.
Yo, you remember the episode when they was like, yo.
So we had exposure to it just because. So my grandmother, like, she wasn't. I ain't gonna say she was couch ridden, but she used a walker to get around. So she really wasn't really watching us. Like, we was kind of old enough to kind of watch ourselves enough to not get in trouble.
Yeah.
So we had freelance with the TV. So 12 o'clock at night, we all in the back room sitting on the bed watching it.
Nah, I feel you.
Jeez.
Yeah, because I mean, hey, it's,
Dog, you know how I was a solid 4 or 5 years old when I first saw Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
I know what you're talking about.
Still some of the prettiest titties I've ever seen in that movie.
How old were you?
I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, everybody get exposed to sex real young.
Don, porn was definitely on the prowl for sure.
Oh, you go to
Porn was on the prowl for
Nah, like,
sure.
you had Comcast.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The little soft
HBO
porn,
Max.
little soft porn.
There's a
shit,
lot of soft porn
Yeah,
for sure.
it was all that shit was on there, dog. Late night.
Man,
You know when MySpace dropped, niggas was up late anyway.
true.
BET Uncut.
Shit was on MySpace.
Man,
How many times y'all watched the Tip Drill video?
few
On
times.
BT Uncut.
Yeah.
Man.
That wasn't even my go-to though. Like, that wasn't even my bag for real, nigga. Like, that pussy
That
popping
shit came-
video was fire.
That shit came out like 3 in the morning, dog.
Man,
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Those were the days of, sexual
Nah, that shit
exposure.
everywhere.
Now that shit is
That shit on Twitter.
dog, you can't even scroll to TL for real.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit is like, it's like on there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that messes up the expectations of like what a woman should be? Just because like you just constantly see ass all the time. And so I think that, not that I think, but do you think that women sometimes feel like they gotta compete with that in order to
I know they feel like that. I've had women tell me like they're comparing themselves mentally, like just being like in a moment of honesty. Like, no,
Yeah.
I really have to fight with myself because they're comparing themselves to like women on Instagram and women on Twitter. They're like really battling with that. And
like the
I
competition's
say,
tough.
I want to fuck
It's
you
still-
regardless.
it's
So I don't know
still
why. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I still want to have sex with you. Like, you still trying to, like, you saying, I'm not this girl. I'm like, all right. You coming through? What's cracking? Like, what's up?
It's still new, so they still figuring out ways to be comfortable with this. Like, cause it's up there in terms of like exposure.
Oh yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
a lot more comfortable with it. And it's like I said, it's still fresh. They still figuring out the kinks.
That's wild.
The day they legalized like sex workers, I seen somebody try to forgot what state it was.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's
They
coming.
proposed a bill about
Sex.
legalizing sex work.
Mm.
Oh, it's coming.
That's when the white motherfuckers approved that shit. I didn't even say white motherfuckers, but when those people, I'm saying they the ones they invested into that already. So like that's why they probably already thinking about
Pimping.
legalizing.
Might as well. That's
That's gonna mess the game up even more.
But it's still such a big part of the
I
culture.
feel like
I don't
you're
think
such
it's
a
going to
thin-
change much.
I feel like you're such a thin line, damn near, between like sex workers and like outright, damn near, kind of slavery. Like, here's one thing I kind of,
pimping.
yeah,
Pimping ain't slavery.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a thin line between it though. Like, there's definitely men who can have emotional strongholds over women to where they really feel like they're in bondage and can't get out.
Well,
Pimping
is manipulation. It's mind control. So you break a bitch mind. That's why they call it breaking a bitch down. You break a bitch mind, you can control her.
But
You can get her to do whatever you want.
But that's the thing. It's like that part trying to legalize, I don't think is just.
But a lot of bitches come to you broken. A lot of women go to dudes and they're already broken.
A lot of bitches. No bitches come this way.
I ain't talking about you. Not you. I'm saying a lot of women come to men and they're already broken like that.
Yeah.
They'll come to you with the idea.
That's true too.
True. But to the same degree, it's like,
And who's to say that's broken? A lot of them think they're like, this, I'm a free spirit. They're, I think for myself. My body.
I think it's
Spirit.
My
I
choice.
think the reason why we say it's broken because in the eyes of court, it's always going to look ugly. Anytime you bring up sex and you bring up a legal situation, it's always going to be ugly.
Which I've never understood because every motherfucker in that courtroom is paying for pussy.
Which could be true, but it's not under the lies of the people. It's under the eyes of the law. So that's why you have, at the end of the day, like investigation side, plaintiff side, like their job is as far as justice is to win. And then you have the defense. You have the attorneys over here. Their job is to win. It's not necessarily to say what's actually right, what's the truth, right? So everyone on this side is aligned to like we're just trying to get a win, and the same thing over here. So like I think when you look at sex work and things of that sort, when you put that under a situation where a DV happens, or maybe not even a DV, but just something bad happens, murder or whatever the case may be, is going to look very bad under a microscope. And so that's why I think like sex for work, yeah, like I see how some people may think it has its benefits. You can make money, but generalizing that shit, I don't think that's practical, in my opinion. I don't think it will work out.
I feel like it's based on perception because like it's literally the oldest profession in the world.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm talking about legalizing.
Legalizing, yeah, it would change a lot of people's perception.
That's why I said. That's why I said it messed the game up more, because it's like now you adding a whole nother legal aspect to it that people can just easily go and just.
It's easy for a pimp to be like, "Bitch, you bound to me."
It's not good for relationships and marriages and shit like that, because it's just like, yo, this person over here is never gonna go to your wife.
Oh, you talking about paying for pussy?
Yeah, like if it's legal, like this person over here is never gonna go to your wife. If you just cheat,
depending on who you are, I can see a situation where a pro would definitely
it may happen.
Definitely tell on you.
It may happen, but she understands she at work.
Well, sometimes you go to a restaurant because you really like the food. And you're gonna keep going to that restaurant because you really like the food.
For a sex worker?
Did I? Or are you asking? Would I? No. I've dated a woman that used to be a sex worker. We broke up after that, but I did date a woman I didn't know, and she was like expressing to me about her.
A sex worker?
No, not she. She was a sex worker in her past, and then when she finally told me, a lot of things went south after that.
How old was she?
She was our age.
Damn.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
You trying to figure out who it is?
Like that, when she started.
This was like 2017.
Huh. You said in her past?
Mm-hmm.
So it must have been early.
I mean, that's what, but you got to think too. Like, at what age, and this is a leading question, but at what age did you figure out who you were as a person? And we're still kind of under the discovery, but you had a good idea. At what age?
Real quick, niggas fall for strippers all the time.
I know.
I'm just saying that.
No,
I'm just saying. Niggas fall for strippers. I'm just saying it's not unrealistic.
That's a touchy subject.
I know. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
So
that's a touchy subject because I don't understand it.
So, I know, but first of all, your first time, it's gonna happen. Let's get past that. You're gonna.
But it's like, what do you mean by falling?
Actual relationship.
I can like her in that moment.
A lot of niggas do fall for strippers, bro. Like, there's songs about it. Niggas is writing entire albums about strippers.
I wonder what it is though, because you've been sold like a perception.
Niggas, your first time, you don't know the game like that.
I don't know. I understood what it was.
I'm saying, like, most niggas have a story. Like, yo, like they remember specific women.
That's what I say. What you mean by falling? You mean like falling, like wanting to be in a relationship with her?
No. I don't think that's as common. I'm saying just in terms of,
like liking the stripper.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm.
And you
yeah,
might think about her tomorrow too.
That's okay.
You might think about her tomorrow.
You might think about it. I'm talking about falling, like you trying to get her out the club type shit. Like, I'm trying to marry you. Like,
there's niggas that have done that, but like I'm just saying, like, it's just niggas falling in love with that idea is common.
No, I totally get that. For sure. That's why I said it's a circus. It's a lot of options. You could like a lot of shit in here. You feel me? Like, you gotta see the point. You could like more than one ride.
Mm-hmm.
You
So a lot of
options,
rides in there,
you know,
though.
like I
Yeah.
can like it. You know, I can have memories about it.
Every nigga's not cut.
I know.
Like
that's
us.
the part I don't get.
Is what
like,
I'm saying.
Now you trying to like.
Here's
have
I
the
see
thing
both
yourself.
sides because I'm a songwriter. So I see I see how niggas get wrapped up in that shit, and that like kind of warps your mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like as a songwriter, you get into certain situations. I'm thinking, okay, how can I turn this into a record? Right. So I'm looking at shit from like a perspective of like, especially if you write R&B, you don't have to actually love the woman to write a love song about a woman if you nice.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you're not talking about like wanting to be with them. It's just an experience.
Yes, but it is niggas that fall.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
You're
understand
saying
the
that
cap.
you don't get how you can.
Yeah, like you understand the cap. Like,
I'm saying,
how far
yeah,
this
I
could
get
go,
it.
this thought.
We get
You
it.
understand.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. But I also see how niggas fall for strippers.
Yeah, that's just a little. I don't know. I mean, like, of course I get it, but I don't understand like why you would do that or like why you would want to.
But you got to think, right? So I think here's where a lot of men fall, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're not in a position where you're under lights, cameras, actions, you know what I mean? You're not really putting yourself out there as being somebody. You're not really out in the streets like that, you know what I mean, to be seen. So if you go to the strip club and you getting attention from this bad female, right? You don't never get attention from bad females. You know what I mean? Outside of here. So it's like
You forgetting that
exactly.
that this is a
You're not even thinking
Yeah.
this is a strip club. So you automatically come under the thinking like, damn, she really feeling me. Like
it's niggas that aren't
crazy.
used to
That's so
attention
crazy.
from women that it end up happening to. But there's a lot of dudes that don't get attention from women.
it's a lot of
That's
dudes.
crazy, man.
It's-
And
You
I
gotta
know
think-
that because they hate us.
It's the dudes who be shooting in all the DMs and getting rejected. It's like the dudes who's always shooting a shot. Yo, what's up, ma? How you doing? What's your day? Or they comment through the story. They'll you know, you post a little story, they'll comment through the story like ha ha ha, that's funny. You know what I mean? See what reply. You know what I mean?
Sending a heart.
And then don't get nothing back. So imagine you going through all that rejection every single day, and then you get exception from the strip club. Of course, you about to wife that.
Niggas whole DM approach.
I just
be
don't. I mean, I
fucked
just
up.
don't live that life. So I mean,
That so you can exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
why I'm just like. Of course, I understand falling for a woman, and the experience.
That's all
of
it is.
liking her.
I'm saying it's that cut and dry for niggas.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah. If
I could think about this. I could even come back, but wanting to like make you mine with like what you still doing like your profession.
I know them niggas don't
True.
really get no attention because
That's,
like there's no way in hell I want to experience you outside of this place. That sounds crazy. Just dealing with enough women, I just know at some point I'm gonna want to send you back.
if you still working in the club, like it's, for what? Man, listen, man.
and we're talking about relationships here, not as who these women are as people.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever-
talking about who they are
you
as
do
people.
whatever you do, but it's like in terms of relationship, like that's just a little steep.
But that's what I mean. Like, but also too, I think that to be honest with you, I think a lot of the same things that gets promoted also tears people down long term. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the more stains you get on your record in your younger years, you know what I mean, the more it catches up with you as you get older and you can't hide it. So now you got to navigate life with this, or you just got to be that all the time. You can never change. And the moment you do, it's like
Niggas gonna bring up.
exactly. You know what I mean? I feel like that for me, that in and of itself is bondage. It's like you don't gotta be subjected to that lifestyle. Like, cause it's like you'll live this lifestyle and they'll pay out well for you now, but then shit, when you trying to get committed or you trying to do something, picture.
So you saying?
I'm just saying, because I think this is a good conversation. I think it's good dialogue.
Oh, we can always get into some good strip club conversations.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong.
We'll find something in there.
I'm not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong with it. I just think that it doesn't age as well with the individual when they are by themselves, when nobody else is watching, when the cameras are off, ain't no ass shaking going on. Having that lifestyle, I don't think is just fitting.
It's not
sustainable long term.
But like they're not thinking about long term. I need money right now, and I'm horny. And I'm horny. And I'm horny.
If you guys don't mind answering this question, what percentage of strippers are having sex for money?
Joe, I'm not answering that question.
Yo, it's your boy Classic coming to you with the weekly basis podcast. Follow me on Instagram at Classic Cultivation or follow me on Twitter at The Cultivator. Tune in every week. We'll be dropping new episodes on our YouTube channel.
Boom! We're back with another edition of Floyd's Top 5. Last week I hit y'all with some jams. And I'm going to continue to do that because, you know, that's literally my life. Finding and making jams is really what I feel like I was put on this earth to do. As well as create content, provoke thought, you know what I'm saying, share stories. And that's what we're going to continue to do. As long as Lord willing and the creek don't rise, as my mama used to say. So, bomb. First song for this week's Floyd's Top 5 is called Peppermint Tea, which is by Xavier Omar featuring Alex Isley. It's a little vibey joint, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's got a little holiday feel to it, you know what I'm saying? And I like it because I'm trying to wrap myself back into the Christmas spirit, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying, you know, as an adult with no kids, as a nigga that's single as hell, I'm still trying to, you know, enjoy the season. You know what I'm saying? So this record I like a lot. Plus, I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. You feel me? And I like Alex Isley a lot. And I feel like she came on here going super crazy. So, anyway, next record. The next record is called Crazy by a gentleman by the name of Dominic Haynes. And I haven't heard too much else from this brother, but I do love this record a lot. I was really high in the shower one day, and this came on, and it's such a vibe. His voice is different, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, I like this record a lot. And then when the hook comes in, it's just like a real. It's just like a jam, like it's a tune. It's a tune. It's a tunchi. Can I say that? I can't say that.
A tunchi.
It's a tunchi. Alright, so boom. The next one is called Never Made Love. It's by a gentleman by the name of K. Franklin. Don't know if we're related. Don't ask me. But I know he work a lot with Mike and Keys. Writes a lot of records with them.
Never made love, baby, let's try.
Yeah, he's from LA. Yeah, he's definitely from LA. K. Franklin got some things. It's called Optional. It's by my nigga Jive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be cool with like other artists or other people that work in your genre, like online and shit. Like a lot of people connect online, so that's me and him. We not real cool, but you know what I mean. Like, I could send a record.
Yeah,
I feel like I could. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, dog he ain't missed for real either. And he indie, from what I know. His voice is crazy, his songwriting is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like dog got a lot of intangibles that you would think would come from somebody that is on a major label or has like a bigger following or has like, not even to say he doesn't have a big following, just to say like, you know, you would expect him to be like a way bigger artist. Like he's that talented, and I'm sure it's coming, but you know, just haven't hit it yet. Number 5 goes to a man by the name of V. Cartier. Some of you may have heard this record, but I know a lot of you probably haven't. So this record is called Come Down. How I found this record, I don't remember. But I do know people have been trying to circulate this record a little bit, but I didn't get it from them. I just can't remember specifically where I got it right now. But another jam. As you can see, it's consistency here. We're playing a lot of jams, a lot of tunes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit you can diddy bop to. You can, you know what I'm saying, bounce around the house to, or call a little. You know what I mean? Like it's like 11:30, 11:45. One of these records come on, you might send that text. You might send it. That's all I'm saying. So that's a lot of the records I see. I'm writing and listening to lately.
Coming up, man. Anything coming up this week? Any games? Anything that y'all want to drop off on the people before we get out of here?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, man. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Spend with your family. Take care of the kids. Eat good.
For sure.
My mom wants me to go to church with her on Sunday, so I think I'm gonna go do that.
Do that.
The day of Christmas.
Yeah.
And then,
Right.
Oh man, catch me on Twitch, bro. 5 a.m. I'm gonna be on Twitch 5 a.m. 7 p.m. before we go to work. So Twitch, we just gonna cut. It's everything you gonna need for your day. You gonna feel good. You gonna get some good news. It's all about, you know what I mean, edifying, building people up. So you gonna get some funnies. You know, of course, we're gonna do some reaction to the Metro Detroit news. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff that comes out. You know, we're going to have some reactions to some people getting arrested, people doing dumb shit, you know what I mean? So, you know, check out the Twitch, man. Twitch.com/JDiggsJ. Outside of that, man, weekly basis, we out.